It's too late for Ben and I. So my girlfriend left for Europe a few weeks ago, and her absence has really helped me realize that I am a totally despondent, dysfunctional turd burger. I've been praying to God and thanking Him every day that I'm part of a generation that is 2 to 3 Marvel film releases away from just being sentient food tubes. Like, I can lay on the couch and masturbate to 12 hours of Frasier reruns while saliva dries on my face, and I can be considered a reasonably successful human being by today's standards. Like, you know, if I was born at any other time, I think about this a lot, I would have died in infancy, like even the 1980s. I like to imagine about being born in like Middle Ages. You know, I'd probably come back as like a peasant if I did get through infancy somehow. At about the age of 13, the crown would call me up to battle. They put a pike in my hand and send me off to fight French knights. And I'd be held excited. It's my first time off the pig farm. I'd go, "Cuckoo-calais!" I'm gonna yell, "How about thee?" right before I slap him in the face. And the knight runs at me and I'm, "How about?" And it just ended instantly with the knight shattering my head into a billion little fragments. And there's a part of me that like really envies the life trajectory of that peasant compared to like the life trajectory I'm currently on. So yeah, being a really embittered, cynical, nasty, mean-spirited, jealous shit-fucker of a bastard, my father always encouraged me to go into politics. It was like, if Tony did it, why not me, you know? And I don't know nobody here voted for Tony Abbott, excluding the engineer and the guy in medicine. I know friends, but I know when I see him. But you know, like no one here will ever admit to it, right? It's like trying to find a Nazi in post-World War II Germany. You know, like anyone here vote for Tony Abbott? Like, I voted for the Greens. Like nobody will come forth, which is fair enough, because because Tony was the Ruxamillion man of Australian politics. You know, he'd come on TV every week and be like, I've done it again, I've overstocked, I've got way too many rugs, you gotta come down to my rug warehouse, 85% of this rug, 95% of this rug, this rug man is coming out and fell around, God help me! And you'd be watching the TV and you'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ, if I don't buy these rugs, something awful's gonna happen, I'm not sure what it is, but it's something. And then a week or 2, 3 weeks would go by, you put the TV back on again. Oh fuck, I made a huge profit off that last sale, but I bought like 1 trillion rugs with it. There's just countless rugs everywhere. My wife, I haven't seen her in 3 weeks, she's buried under a giant stack of rugs. My daughter's got like black rings around her face and be feeding her rugs for dinner and breakfast, putting it in her lunchbox. A family can't live on rugs. I'm dying here, can't help it fell around. Oh, I'm giving these rugs away. And this time just like, oh shit, oh my god, the rugs, this man's gonna kill himself and his family if I don't buy these rugs, this is madness. You go down, you buy some more rugs. A few weeks go by. Who's on the TV again? It's fucking Rug Man. But this time you've had enough. You say, no more Rug Man, I will not be a part of this self-perpetuating cycle of harm. And you go down to IKEA, and you get a rug you can put together with an Allen key. And that rug is Malcolm Turnbull. He's the IKEA of Australian politics. And just like IKEA, no one really likes going there. No one's really fond of the stuff they got at IKEA. There's no sentimental value. But compared to the rambling schizophrenic who attacks you in the parking lot while smearing shit-shaped swastikas on his chest, you will take IKEA anytime. But I think I can weasel my way into Malk's cabinet. You know, I can be a good old boy from Sydney. I can be a rugby player. And I'd like to have as my portfolio immigration, Indigenous affairs, and ice cream. And the rule would be you can't talk about the first two without eating or mentioning the latter. I like to think about Peter Dutton on 7:30 with Lee Sales. And she's like, Peter, what are you saying about the ongoing allegations about child abuse on Nauru? And it just cuts to Dutton and he's like, you know what, Lee? It's not happening. I'm sitting here with my triple choc fudge, macaranda, fucking Cornetto, and I'm in heaven. And I refuse to believe that this Cornetto can exist in the same time sphere, let alone multiverse, as child abuse on Nauru. It's just not possible, Lee. Check your facts. And I cut back to Lee and she's got like a buffalo bill and she's like, you're right, they can't exist in the same universe. I just want to reach the middle of my buffalo bill. I don't want to talk about child abuse on Nauru. And that way we could keep going this kind of cycle of self-denial that Australia has been in since the Howard era, that we'd have a kind of valid excuse for it, that being ice cream. You know, like the Minister for Indigenous Affairs could come out and be like, we are not the first government to try and close the gap, but we are definitely the first to try and fill it with a sweet caramel centre. This next one's really bad. No more Aboriginal deaths in custody. Just Aboriginal deaths in custody. I'll leave you. That's so bad. Diabetes is a serious problem. prominent Aboriginal communities as well. But I'll leave you on this note. My favorite Prime Minister of all time, my absolute hero, the greatest we ever had, a Liberal, was Harold Holt. Because he was the only one that had the decency to walk himself into the sea and drown. Okay.